So it's Saturday and I'm going to be taking you through a weekend in my life. A few things about the weekend. It's very noisy around here because children, everybody's home. Anyway, I did some grocery shopping earlier today. I actually left the house without my phone or anything, so I couldn't film. So I got some minced meat, some grated cheese, tomatoes, and guys, I had made a video talking about how buying groceries from the supermarket is extremely expensive in Cameroon. But supermarkets have actually started matching up with the prices of the local markets, because this is 1, 2, 3. These are 7 tomatoes for 400 francs, which is actually not too far from what you would get in the market. Oh, I mean, it's still slightly more expensive, but not as expensive as it used to be. And then this is one like big onion, literally a giant onion, for 200 francs. So yeah, that's nice. Some apples, some coffee. You guys already know I love my coffee. If I'm not making my coffee at home, then I'm buying it from a coffee shop. Like, I love coffee. Given the ingredients that I've shown you already, can you guess what I want to make? Lastly, some pasta. So yeah, that's that. It wasn't a very heavy shop day, even though today's Saturday and technically I'm supposed to, do grocery shopping, but I honestly didn't really feel like entering the markets or doing anything heavy. Alright. So before we get into the rest of the vlog, I just realized I didn't introduce myself. So hi guys, if you're new here, you're very welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So my name is Mutombo. I am a what am I? Just a girl existing in her own corner of the universe. I don't know. I live in Douala, Cameroon, and yeah, I share my life. Alright, I'm just going to take all of this stuff to the kitchen now. I already know what I want to make. I know that I want something pasta, meat, and cheese. So I always turn to the internet for inspiration, What can I make with ground beef and pasta and cheese? Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. So this is going to be a really chill vlog, a very chill weekend. Nothing crazy is happening this weekend. Today is Saturday, like I said earlier. I don't want to do too much just so I'm not exhausted for Monday. But I actually have a lot to do. I have an illustration to do this weekend, so I think I'm going to start on that now. I've been procrastinating it for too long, so maybe I should explain for the newbies. I am a digital illustrator. I am a digital illustrator with Mutombo visuals. That's my illustration thing, that's my baby. Let's see, what size canvas do I want to work on? So as a digital illustrator, I do lots of illustration for couples, for their traditional weddings, African weddings, I don't know, maybe they want to use it for invitation cards, for their flyers. I don't know. It's up to them to see how they want to use it. My job is to produce the illustration. So when I'm about to do an illustration, I actually get a lot of inspiration from Pinterest. This is actually my Mutombo Visuals Pinterest account. I think that one follower is me. So I have all these boards which are just inspiration for the things that I want to do. For example, I have this board just filled with couples poses, since I illustrate a lot of couples. This just gives me inspo. I have to update this board. This is actually my own personal art. I think this is the very first art that I did on this iPad. It just says I am Northwest Bamenda Gere. So Gere is actually girl. This is just a satiric misspelling of the word girl. Yeah, this was actually just practice. Like, I was just trying to learn how to draw realistically. I think I did an amazing job with the skin. Like, look at those brush strokes. So yeah, that's just some behind the scenes, some background work that I do for my illustrations. For my illustration, I'm still looking for a pose for my couple. They've already told me what they want, but I want some more inspiration, you know. When I find a pose that I like, I'll now illustrate them in that pose. Like, I'll literally draw out the pose and then like draw on their faces on that pose, if that makes any sense. I'm pretty hungry right now. Maybe I'll have an apple. Oh, I didn't put the apples in the fridge. Now I'm going to have warm apple. Ugh. Can you imagine this? I actually forgot. Thank goodness today is not so hot. The apple is not so hot. Who else does this? Actually wash my apples, because you know they don't have like a peeling. You don't peel apples. All the pesticides and preservatives and you know all the sides that they put on this thing, I feel that they're actually gone if I wash it with dish soap. Okay, for example, if you wash an apple with just water, right, you can never hear that. But now that I've washed it with dish soap, I want to relax and be taken care of. This is what this onion is doing to me. So since the pasta was actually cooked al dente, I will cover it up with this so that it can actually cook. So this is what it looks like. Let's go to the parlor and let this thing cook. I can't wait for that food to be ready. I think the part that I'm looking forward to most is actually putting in the cheese and letting it melt into, you know. So I don't know if you guys saw the vlog where I went to China Mall, but I got this at China Mall. It's supposed to be a mosquito swatter. So it has a charging thing. You plug it in, you charge it. When mosquitoes come around, you press this button on the side here and you swat them, and it's going to electrocute the mosquito. Guys, tell me why ever since I bought this thing, I have not seen one mosquito in this house. Not one. They're all hiding, but I'll get them. My money is not going in vain. It's 7 p.m. right now. I need to do some work, but I'm so tired. Like, my brain is exhausted. I'm ready to put in my cheese. My hands are clean. I'm going to cover it normally I would just watch one episode of some show, more often the sitcoms, because I like something light. I used to be into more heavy TV shows like How to Get Away with Murder, Suits, but I am too stressed to be stressing over a TV show. Like those TV shows, they make me think a lot. You know, they put me on the edge of my seat and everything. I don't want that right now. I just want something like. But anyway, I think I went off on a very long tangent. What I was just trying to say is today I was really feeling like a Nollywood movie or an African movie. I was actually craving it. So this is what I found that I have not yet watched. Rattlesnake. Osas is in it, and I love Osas. Let me go and check my pot on the fire.
Over the course of months now, that shape of your heart.
Okay, so this thing has been cooking for an additional 20 minutes. I can't wait to see what the cheese looks like. Oh my gosh, it smells so... Oh my gosh, it smells as good as it looks. It's everything I dreamed of and more. Oh my gosh. Hi sis. She has been busy all day working, you know, and everything. So she has come home just now, and I'm just happy that there's something nice. Please just go and open what is on the cooker. Okay. Just go and open it. Maybe rinse your hands first. Okay.
Is it a strange meal? Are you serious? Hey,
are we happy with this or not? Wait, are you now just acting surprised?
No, I'm actually surprised. Like you went the extra mile. This is really nice.
Bon appetit, ma soeur. Continue watching my movie. Guys, if you get the chance, please try this thing at home. I'll leave everything in the description box.
Can I actually have some more?
And that drawiness of the cheese. I'll finish my meal, watch a bit of this movie, and then let my food digest maybe for like 30 minutes or something. So it's 7:30. I honestly wish I was showing you, me on my way to church right now, but I'll just worship on my own here at home. So on my iPad, I have the Kindle app. When I was looking for devotionals last year, I actually asked around for some recommendations, right? I got a few recommendations. I think I got what's it called? Rapture. Is it Rapture? The one with Pastor Chris, the one from Christ Embassy. Is it Daily Rapture? I can't remember what it's called. I tried to get the PDF online. Like for some reason it was so difficult for me to download it, and I was like this should be easier. Another recommendation that I got was The Confident Woman. I went and I found it in a Christian bookshop, but for some reason I didn't buy it. Something just prevented me from buying it, and I rather went with this one. My Comfort is Jesus. It's okay. It has devotions for morning and night. So this is how every page is: morning, night, but it doesn't feel profound. It's very surface level. The text basically almost always just regurgitates what the corresponding Bible passage says. Yeah, at some point I got bored of it, honestly. So I decided to go back to The Confident Woman. Since I could no longer get the hard copy, or let's say I didn't know where to get it, I decided to buy it on Kindle, and that is what I've been using for the past, I think, 2 or 3 weeks.
When you've lived in that soap opera reality for as long as we have, it's hard to get used to reality. I don't like reality.
And just like that, it's already 7 p.m. Can you imagine that? That's the weekend. The weekend is gone. What did I do with my weekend? I can't tell you. My camera died earlier. I actually thought the camera was bad. Like, I thought it had to just stop working. But it turns out it was just the battery. And for some reason, it didn't signal low battery like it usually does before it goes off. And that is why a whole chunk of the day is missing. Sis, is all this remaining chicken for me? Wow. Okay, so here I have my plantain and pork at the bottom. On top I have some fries and chicken. That is supper. Oh my gosh, I just topped it off with some mayonnaise and some pepper. Ah, guys, is this not a taco or shawarma?